Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's get real for a minute. Have you ever been talking to a woman, things are going great, and then suddenly, the vibe just shifts? You're not sure what you did, but something's changed. Well, what if I told you that wasn't random? Before she respects you, before she truly lets you in, she often secretly tests you. These aren't mean-spirited games, they're unconscious ways for her to figure out if you're the real deal. Today, we're diving into the 5 most common tests women give men and, more importantly, how you can pass them with flying colors, not by faking it, but by being your best self. Ready to crack the code? Let's get started. First up is the compliance test. This one is subtle. She might ask you to do something small, something a little out of your way. For example, can you go grab my jacket from the car? Or hey, could you hold my purse for a second? It seems innocent, right? But what she's really testing is your backbone. Is this a guy who will do absolutely anything just to please me? A man who is too eager to please, who says yes to everything without a second thought, can sometimes come across as lacking his own direction or boundaries. The way to pass this test isn't to be a jerk and say no to everything. That's just as bad. It's about showing you have a choice. If it's convenient and you're happy to help, great, do it with a smile. But if it's genuinely inconvenient or feels like you're being taken for granted, it's okay to playfully decline or suggest an alternative. For instance, instead of dropping everything, you could say with a smile, "In a minute, I just want to finish this story." It shows you're helpful, but you also value your own time and priorities. You're a partner, not a pushover. That balance is incredibly attractive. Next, we have the jealousy test. This one can feel a bit more direct. She might casually mention another guy, maybe a coworker who gave her a compliment or an ex who texted her. "Oh, you won't believe what Mark from accounting said today. She's watching for your reaction. Will you get insecure, angry, possessive? Freaking out is a major fail. It signals deep-seated insecurity and a lack of trust. On the other hand, being completely indifferent can also be a fail, as it might suggest you don't care about her at all. The winning move, calm confidence, acknowledge her comment without getting worked up. You could say something like, "Oh really, that's nice of him." Or you could even playfully add, "Well, Mark's got good taste, I can't blame him." This response shows that you're secure in yourself and in your connection with her. You're not threatened by other men because you know your own value, you trust her. That level of self-assurance is magnetic and tells her you're a stable, confident partner, not someone who will create unnecessary drama. The third test is what I call the disagreement test. No two people agree on everything, and at some point, she will disagree with you or challenge your opinion. It could be about a movie, a political view, or where to go for dinner. Her goal isn't to start a fight. She wants to see how you handle conflict. Do you get defensive and immediately try to prove her wrong? Do you shut down and get quiet? Or do you just immediately fold and agree with her to avoid friction? The way to pass this is to welcome the discussion. Listen to her perspective. Genuinely try to understand her point of view. You don't have to change your mind, but you do have to respect hers. You can say something like, "That's an interesting way to look at it. I see your point, even though I still think ... double quotes. This shows you're mature enough to handle different opinions. It proves you're not a dictator who needs to be right all the time, nor are you a doormat with no opinions of your own. You're a man who can stand his ground respectfully and engage in a healthy debate. This is a huge green flag for a strong, lasting relationship. All right, moving on to number 4, the vulnerability test. This is a big one. After you've known each other for a while, she might share something personal, something that makes her feel vulnerable. She might talk about a past struggle, a fear, or an insecurity. By opening up, she's silently inviting you to do the same. She's testing your emotional depth. Can you handle real, raw emotion? Or are you going to shut down, make a joke, or try to fix it? The absolute wrong move is to dismiss her feelings. The right move is to listen, validate her, and create a safe space. Say things like, "Thank you for trusting me with that," or "That sounds really tough." And when the moment is right, it's okay for you to share something real about yourself, too. It doesn't have to be a deep, dark secret, just something genuine. This shows her you're not just a one-dimensional tough guy. You have feelings, you have depth, and you're not afraid to be human. That emotional connection is what truly builds intimacy and trust. Finally, we have the future test. This usually comes up when things are getting more serious. She might ask seemingly casual questions about your future. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you think you want kids someday? What are you passionate about? She isn't necessarily asking for a marriage proposal right there and then. She's testing your ambition, your direction, and your long-term compatibility. A man without a plan, without any goals or passions, can be a red flag. It might suggest a lack of drive or stability. To pass this test, you don't need to have your entire life mapped out. But you do need to show that you're thinking about it. Talk about your career goals, your hobbies, the things that excite you. Even if your plans aren't set in stone, showing that you have ambition and are actively working towards something is incredibly attractive. It tells her you're a man on a mission, a man who is building a life, not just drifting through it. And that's the kind of man a woman wants to build a future with. So there you have it, the 5 key tests. The compliance test, the jealousy test, the disagreement test, the vulnerability test, and the future test. Remember, the key to passing all of them isn't about playing games or using tricks. It's about cultivating genuine self-respect, confidence, emotional maturity, and direction in your life. When you focus on becoming a high-value man who is secure in himself, you don't even have to think about these tests. You will pass them naturally because they are simply reflections of who you are. She's not trying to trap you, she's trying to find the real you. Show her you're that confident, respectful, and ambitious man she's looking for. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and gave you some new insights. Which of these tests have you experienced? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. If you got value from this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our future content. Until next time, stay confident and be your best self.